It's the nitty gritty.
We're rolling.
Well, our CCD beer is definitely not this beer. Quite the opposite, yes. Not that this is a bad beer. This is a fantastic beer, but Rice Lager it is not. But yeah, I mean, I think the idea was what? To do the honey brown because we wanted to do something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to go into summer with it. So like dark beer into summer isn't usually on everybody's radar, but like I think the idea was to come up with something approachable for summer. You know?
Yep, so something fairly light, but keep that malt going so we have tons of flavor, but keep it kind of light and summery with that honey in there. And then, yeah, the use of our hops that we chose, some Cascade, for later in the boil, that's definitely going to give us that piney notes that'll kind of cut through and keep it nice and earthy for the style, but should kind of enhance those honey flavors.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this one because like a honey brown is a good amount of flavor in it without being too over the top. And like a stout, you can get very heavy and like sweet, and it can get kind of syrupy at times. And this is going to be like not even close to that. It's going to be that thing that you could drink all day long, I think.
Absolutely, even when it's hot.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's a local honey too. Well, honey from a local store.
Name of the store?
Did y'all talk about the honey?
Talk about the honey.
I don't remember the name of the store. You should probably help me with that.
It's the Honey Boutique.
Okay. So we got honey from the Honey Boutique and local honey from here. That's, I don't know, you know more about the honey than I do. It's the alfalfa honey.
It's
but
alfalfa
you know the
honey.
whole process.
Yeah,
like,
so the hives are really close to the alfalfa fields, and the bees will go get the pollen from the alfalfa when they return to the hive. That's kind of what flavors the honey. So there's all kinds of different, there's a clove honey, there's multiple different kinds. Alfalfa is a really lightly sweet honey, so that should also prevent it from being too sweet in the beer. We should just get the nice, clean honey flavor.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice one because I've tasted that honey and it's like some of the best honey I've ever had, honestly. And I'm not like a honey aficionado, but I like it a lot, and I think it's going to go really well in this beer, so we don't get that over the top, crazy, cloying sweetness that you can get.
Absolutely.
If you throw too much, like sweeten it by the malts, you know.
Yep.
And malts.
Speaking of malts, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we used quite a blend of stuff. I mean, I think we used Malt Europe for the base, right? And
absolutely.
We added some of their Kiln C60.
Yep.
Which is going to give a lot of color and some of that sweetness that we want. That's kind of that like caramelly toffee notes. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be really good. And we got, hops. Roy Farms was really great on the hop side. Because they came up with just the right hops for this beer, I think, you know.
Totally.
It's nothing,
totally agree.
Nothing too splashy. We didn't go crazy with it, but you know, we could pick the perfect hops for the perfect beer, you know.
Yep, we didn't want to go too far off what the style should be with crazy hop flavors, so they helped us pick the right ones for what we're doing.
Yeah, you throw some crazy New Zealand hop in there, and it's like, what the hell is this?
Well, maybe in the future we should try it.
A New Zealand honey brown. Create a whole new category for the BJCP.
It's the Salida style brown.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. We could create a whole new town thing here, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know.
Did you have a special yeast that you were trying to make sure you used?
It's just a house yeast. It's just a pretty standard ale yeast that we're going to use. It's very neutral, which is what you want, because the style of this beer is very much all about the malt flavors. And the hops are there for a little bit of flavor, but definitely more to balance out the sweetness and kind of smooth out the overall beer.
Right, and if we use a different yeast, we could maybe run the risk of amplifying some of the sweeter notes more than we want.
Or we could pull out like fruity flavors that we don't really want in this style of beer. So something really neutral is exactly what we're going for.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice earthy, herbally, floral brown with that. Just that little zing of sweetness on it from the alfalfa honey.
Oh, great water.
Oh, yeah. Got Salida water.
You can't complain about the water here at all.
Rocky Mountain spring water, baby.